Well, the leaves are going to start changing, and that means it's almost time for college basketball. So that means it's a great time to check in with the Rutgers Scarlet Knights basketball program, and who better to talk to than the head coach, Steve Pikiell. Coach, how we doing?
This is like, I love this time of the year. Like you said, the leaves are changing. It's getting a little colder outside. Closed the pool and all that stuff, and getting ready for a great basketball season. So I'm doing great. It's good to see you.
And great to see you. And last time we talked, you were getting set for your big trip overseas. I guess let's start there. I know I saw the videos, I saw the photos. It looked amazing. What were your thoughts?
I mean, it was an unbelievable trip. Very thankful. A lot of people, supported the trip, and a lot of administrators, and the job to get the trip planned is unbelievable in itself. So a lot of work went into it. But went to Africa and went to Portugal. Unbelievable countries. Learned a lot in both countries. Learned a lot about my team. I think they were educated in a lot of different areas. And I come back to the United States very thankful for what we have.
Yeah. That'd be eye-opening, isn't it?
It kind of is when you see kids running around with no shoes and no running water. We went and visited a school in a village. The teachers are volunteer. There's no facilities to use the restroom. We're blessed here in a lot of ways, and I think my team saw that. But we did a lot safari. We went to Goree Island, which is a huge slavery port. Portugal, unbelievable, the scenery there and great people, but met a lot of great Rutgers people too on the road. You'd be surprised, that R was everywhere. At games, in the airports. Rutgers a powerful place, and blessed to be the head coach.
And they're very excited for the new season. So let's talk about the team a little bit. A lot of turnover and change. Let's start with the older guys first. Cliff, Oscar, you guys like that.
You always got to start with the veterans, and thankful they're back, okay? In this day and age, very thankful. Cliff pulled his name out of the draft, had opportunities, came back to graduate. Real proud of him for that. In this day and age, unbelievable. He's a Dean's List student. Of course, he's come back improved. I think he's one of the best big guys in the country, period. He made first team all defensive team too. I think he could be one of the national defensive players of the year. The way he's blocking shots, the way he's improved. Glad to have Dre back. He's been unbelievable. Andre Hyatt been one of probably the best player on the tour. Been a great leader for us too. He's going to have a fantastic year. He was great last year too. Almost averaged 9 points a game. He's going to have a fantastic senior year. Oscar back and love it. Lefty shooter. He's in really good shape. He's athletic like he used to be a couple years ago before the injury. Mawat just cleared, yesterday for contact now. He was cleared for non-contact, so he's been kind of practicing with us. Now he's cleared for everything. Excited about his rehab. He's going to have a great senior year, and you know how I feel about him. He could be the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. He's got to take over Caleb's role.
No doubt. Big shoes to fill, too.
Big shoes.
All right, next up, you look at the group, Derek, Antonio, Wolf, the sophomores.
Yeah, I mean, I think my staff, thankful. Brandon Knight, TJ Thompson. Now we got Marlon Williamson here, awesome. Steve Hain, Mike do an unbelievable job in development. And these three guys are perfect examples. You're going to see a new and improved Derek. Wolf has been fantastic. His athleticism, playing basketball full-time. He was a football player, remember, in high school, playing full-time and having a full year off season. He's improved tremendously. And Cho's gained 18 pounds and is one of the best shooters in the program. So that class really, really improved and going to help us a ton.
All right, the freshmen, Gavin, Jamichael, tell everybody.
Talented, talented, great kids first and foremost, both basketball junkies. They're in the gym. They take full advantage of this facility being open 24 hours a day. Our best athletes too, statistically, vertical jumps and quickness tests and all that. But both can do a lot of things. I think Mike is the fastest guy since Jacob Young, and Gavin's just different. 6'8", 6'9", really can shoot the ball, pass, dribble, but very athletic. So excited about those guys, and they're learning how to be freshmen, and they're learning how to practice in college too. So there's challenges there, but they're going to help us a ton.
And then a handful of transfers who have to learn the Rutgers way and just being around here. Take us through them a little bit.
They've been great too. They've really blended in. They fit Rutgers. Blue collar Noah has been terrific. He came to us from UMass, was their leading scorer. Scored 16 and 11 assists against us, so he really, was a guy we couldn't guard. His maturity's been awesome. He's a big-time shooter, and he's really good at defending the basketball. So, real happy to have him here. Austin, as probably cleared about 3 weeks ago, physically fast, powerful downhill guard. I'm excited about him. He's shown me a lot of great things so far in practice. The Big E has, and I say that respectfully, he's huge. Emmanuel hasn't been, he just was cleared for non-contact drills, so we're starting to move him into that phase and stuff. But he's huge and is a great addition to the team. And Jeremiah Williams has been great in practice. We'll probably have to sit out this year, but thankful to have him. He's a really good player.
All right, we're about a little more than a month away from the start of the season. Schedule came out. You opened with Princeton, but we got the conference schedule too. What stuck out about any of it? All of it?
Yeah, I mean, just difficult everywhere. Playing a few neutral site games. Hard to get games here at Jersey Mike's, as you could imagine. We get a pretty good winning percentage the last couple of years, but playing some neutral site games. Obviously, the league schedule's always, you name it. We opened with Illinois. They've been a top 20 team the last 4 years. We play a top 40 schedule every year, so it's going to be competitive, exciting. Jersey Mike's packed. The students come out, make it the hardest place in the league to play, but an exciting schedule again and very challenging.
All right, and some sad news from the Rutgers basketball world, the Rutgers world, over the last week or so, the passing of Phil Sellers. Just what can you say about the man?
Well, I've learned more about him. I'm blessed to coach him. I wish I was. He sounds like my kind of guy. Unbelievable stories about what he meant to this university and to the state of New Jersey, and just a quality person and a quality father, and obviously a big-time player. And was at the funeral yesterday. Rutgers, his teammates were there, and he's going to be sorely missed. He's one of 3 guys that have their numbers retired. It's very difficult to have your number retired. Our standards are really high, and he's one of the all-time greats. And we'll dedicate this season, to him and his memory and his family. And we need to be tough and physical and all the things that he was. And if we could be half of that, we're going to have a heck of a year.
And looking forward to it. And how about we do this again right before the start of the season?
Look forward to it. Thanks,
all right,
Jerry.
Coach Pikiell, we will catch you again on the Rutgers Sports Network.